Yes, I do. I think for a lot of people that have experienced trauma, sexual abuse, real horrible things happened in their life through negative touch, it's good to have some positive touch in a controlled, safe environment. By paying for it gives them that sense of entitlement to receive the touch without having to give anything. And also, it's within my best interest for them to have a positive experience. One of the reasons I really push for this service and through positive touch is when you've been in my world and people come to you that haven't had even a hug in 30 years and they're 70 years old because of horrible things that has happened to them. How can you say no to that? How can anyone say that person doesn't deserve touch? And of course, that person can get touch out in the world, but the problem is they don't feel it's going to be positive. They feel it's going to be negative because of that abuse and trauma. And so by coming to a professional, by being referred to someone that works in this space, they're able to help relax, know that this is going to be an experience about them with someone with good testimonials and a good social media presence, someone that is experienced, knowledgeable, and being knowledgeable around, micro expressions of consent and micro expressions of non-consent that are totally unaware to most people is a skill, is something that you learn over time and you can learn. So someone like that, of course, and every single person is different. For some people, they just can't get to that point of booking someone and they get that means elsewhere, and that is totally fine. I encourage that. So what about supporting people with seeking a relationship? I actually work with women as well and coaches, so relationship coaches. So some people, maybe they are wanting to go out into the dating pool, but they're a mother, their body has changed since they were last dating. There's an intergenerational gap in the way people date nowadays with dating apps. Maybe someone hasn't been dating for 20 years. And so they can work with someone like me to help them get comfortable in that new body and understand that new body again. And then work with a dating professional so we can create a path where they can get to a point where they feel comfortable, confident, and knowledgeable in the dating scene now. So it's definitely a thing. So I am supporting people that are wanting to seek relationships, but in a bit of a different way because of negative experiences, bad relationships. I mean, honestly, the list can go on. Of course, it's not for every single person, but it is for a lot of people. What you do is flawed on so many levels and heartbreaking. I think the heartbreaking thing is when people don't believe other people deserve this service, when they don't see my world as to your world on what is capable. Unfortunately, you've never seen the clients I've seen, you've never seen the amazing way it's changed their life. I personally suggest you go through my testimonials. There's lots of testimonials. Go for a read. I've had people cry just reading through them because they're so impactful. So I wouldn't say heartbreaking. I would be like heartbreaking if they didn't have this service. And finally, I'll see as I grow. I've been doing this for 5 years. I don't see myself ever stopping this because I'm such a believer in how much it does help people. So I think in the long term, I will see nothing but positivity. That is all.